Hello listeners. Corporate tax is here in UAE now for more than 2 years. The conversation and the law. And by this time you must have heard this phrase transfer pricing. Now what is this transfer pricing? Create a situation where you have a piece of chocolate and your brother or sister and your close friend, both of them wants it at the same time. Whom will you give it? In my case, instinctively, I will give it to my brother or sister. Why? Because the blood relation comes at the forefront. Is it rational? Is it fair? Who will decide? I will decide. Now transpose the same situation to a corporate world or corporate entity. Remember, corporate entity is a separate legal person than owner like you as a shareholder. So the authorities, the tax authorities would like you to evaluate the transactions which you have done with your related parties like brother, sister and many other in the line, and with the third parties are at par, at fair and transparent. This exercise which you do in your corporate world is called transfer pricing study. And how do you establish this transfer pricing study to the authorities that it is fair and reasonable? And this process is called benchmarking. And what are these benchmarking? There are various criteria and various formulas used. One of the criteria is cost plus margin, or other is comparable uncontrolled price method, the resale price method. Leave these technicalities out of it. You have to establish the benchmarking to show to the authorities that these are at arm's length, as if what I would have done in a fair and open market with third parties. And if there are deviations based on this study, you have to adjust your profit while filing your tax return and pay the extra tax if the prices are favorable to with your related parties. So the compliance requirement comes because corporate tax has come. So to know the definition of related parties is very critical. Related parties as a natural person, it goes up to fourth degree of kinship. Means from the father's side, it can go up to great-great-grandparents. And on the mother's side or the wife's side, it can go up to great-grandparents-in-law, including your aunts, nephews, grandnephews, everyone comes into picture. This is the natural person or as an individual. Now, with the juridical person or corporate entities, the related parties relation can go based on influence and control, where no percentage is there, or 50% of ownership, 50% of shares in profit, 50% influence or more in the composition of board of directors, plus. So one has to be wary of the definition of related parties in establishing the fairness of transactions while filing your corporate tax return. So UAE's introduction of corporate tax has brought in the forefront the importance of transfer pricing studies. So take care of it and remain compliant with it. Know it all so that you have a peace of mind year after year after year.